Imagine the knife-edge tension of 1971. The Cold War is at its most perilous. Nuclear superpowers glare across the globe. Vietnam bleeds America dry, and one wrong move could ignite World War III. In this powder keg, a single secret mission, riskier than any spy thriller, holds the power to shatter the ice between mortal enemies, a capitalist America and communist China. Welcome to Realpolitik with Zaidi. Tonight, we plunge into the heart-pounding true story of how Pakistan's President Yahya Khan orchestrated Henry Kissinger's death-defying clandestine flight to Beijing. One leak, one betrayal, and the world might have spiraled into chaos. This is espionage at its deadliest and diplomacy at its boldest. The stakes couldn't be higher. For 22 years, America and Mao's China have been locked in frozen hostility. No talks, no trade, just proxy wars and threats. Nixon, the anti-communist hawk turned pragmatic visionary, sees a desperate gamble: crack open China to isolate the Soviets and claw a way out of Vietnam. But how? Direct contact is impossible. The Soviets watch every move. The press would explode. Allies would panic. Now, Pakistan emerges as the only lifeline. Allied to America, yet China's closest friend, sharing secrets, borders, and the ambitious Karakoram Highway. It's the perfect shadow channel. Enter General Yahya Khan, the iron-fisted leader who seized power in 1969. In October 1970, amid pomp at the White House, Nixon corners him in a private moment. Get a message to Beijing. Tell them we're ready. If they're brave enough. Yahya, sensing a chance to catapult Pakistan onto the global stage, agrees. For months, his diplomats played deadly courier, smuggling encrypted notes across borders. China bites, but cautiously. They say, send a high-level envoy. Zhou Enlai signals, prove you're serious. The plan is simple. Kissinger must vanish into China undetected. Pakistan crafts the ultimate deception. July 1971. Kissinger lands in Islamabad on a routine tour. Banquets, smiles for cameras, but the clock is ticking. Then, disaster strikes. Kissinger suddenly falls ill from dilly belly. Spicy food, they say. He retreats to a remote hill station to recover. The world press buys the excuse. Headlines dismiss it as indigestion. But in the dead of night, heart rate spiking, Kissinger, disguised in hat and sunglasses, slips away with his skeleton team. Pakistani agents rush them to a hidden military airstrip. There waits a stripped-down Pakistan International Airlines Boeing 707. No U.S. markings, crewed only by hand-picked Pakistanis sworn to silence. Yahya himself greenlit it, hiding the plot from most of his own government. One leak, and careers, maybe nations, crumble. It's dawn, July 9th. Engines roar. The plane claws into the sky, threading the needle over razor-sharp Himalayan peaks, turbulence tossing them like a toy. Kissinger grips his seat. Detection means scandal. A crash means oblivion. 5 agonizing hours later, they touch down in secret Beijing. For 48 breathless hours, in a smoke-filled guarded villa, Kissinger and Premier Zhou Enlai dwell with words, probing, testing each other on Taiwan, the Soviets, most importantly, Vietnam. Trust hangs by a thread. Finally, there's a breakthrough. Zhou extends the golden invitation to President Nixon. The return flight has the same terror, the same silence. Kissinger rejoins his party in Pakistan, miraculously recovered. Yahya greets him with a knowing, relieved nod. On July 15th, 1971, Nixon stuns the planet. He says, I will visit the People's Republic of China. In February 1972, Nixon steps onto Chinese soil. There's this iconic, world-altering handshake with Mao Zedong, the aging revolutionary, and the American president, bridging a chasm of blood and ideology. Headlines say it's the week that changed the world. This daring gambit isolated the USSR, sped Vietnam's end, and unleashed China's rise, all because Pakistan risked everything as the secret bridge. Yet, tragedy shadows triumph. Mere months later, war with India tears Pakistan apart, birthing Bangladesh. Yahya falls in disgrace. but his diplomatic masterpiece is immortal. Edge of your seat stuff, right? Could this have succeeded without Pakistan's nerve? Was Jaya a mastermind or a gambler who lost it all? Sound off in the comments. If your pulse is racing, smash like, subscribe, ring the bell for more high-stakes geopolitics. Share this thriller with someone who thinks history is boring. This is Realpolitik with Zaidi. In the deadly jungle of power, sometimes one hidden move rewrites everything. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp out there.